Hi everyone, this is Yana, and in this video I'm sharing a simple winter thank you card using products from the January 2015 card kit from Simon Says Stamp. So here I have a sheet of patterned paper for my kit. I love this particular winter bouquet design with cute little snowflakes and branches. I also have a stamp set for my kit and a hard die from Simon Better Together release. It is a Danish hard die and it is the smallest one from the pack. There are also two bigger dies like this one in the package. So let's start working on our card. I've already gone ahead and made an A2 top folding card base for my card using the light gray cardstock from my kit, and also trimmed my pattern paper to 5.5 to about 4 inches wide. I'm going to be adhering it onto my card base, leaving a bit of that gray card base to show on the left hand side of my card. I also die cut two pieces out of white cardstock to create a heart for this card. These fit like puzzle pieces together and make for a beautiful Danish or pleated heart. Now all you need to do is to pleat the pieces together and you will end up having a beautiful heart. It does take a minute to do that, but the result is simply breathtaking. And by the way, you can use different colors of paper to make this a bit more interesting, like white and red, or maybe red and gray, or even white and black. I decided to stick with just white as it was a perfect match for my card. Gray might have worked nicely for this too. Next, I'm going to stamp two sentiments onto a strip of white cardstock. I'm using the For Being Wonderful You and So Much, and simply stamping these using black ink from Hero Arts. I'm going to cut these apart and use as two additional sentiments for my card to be placed over the pleated heart. One is going to have a fishtail end, and the other one is simply going to be trimmed on diagonal. I'm also going to stamp the word thanks at the bottom of my patterned paper using Simon Says Stamp white pigment ink. This is going to be my main sentiment. It's going to read as, "Thanks so much for being wonderful you." Now this ink, this white ink, came in my kit and it is a high quality white pigment ink. You can see the final result here. Now, no white ink is going to give you a true white color, more of a chalky or smoky white. If you want to have a true white on your card, you'll have to use white embossing powder. Going back to my stamping, I'm also going to add a little line under my sentiment to give it a more finished look. Now, because I used cardstock instead of thin paper, my heart needs a bit of glue here at the end to make sure it stays put and the ends are glued together. So I'm going to use a bit of multi-matte medium from Ranger to glue these. Next, to add some dimension, I'm using foam squares to adhere the heart down to my pattern paper, which I have already adhered to my card base using foam adhesive. I'm using different brands of adhesive here, and these have different height. Pattern paper is raised up from the card base just a tiny bit, as opposed to the Danish heart, which is going to be popped up a bit higher. Once that is done, I'm also going to adhere my additional sentiment. I'm not using any more foam adhesive this time. I'm simply adhering these using glue. To finish making my card and to give it a bit of a sparkle, I'm going to use sequins from my last card kit from Simon, from the December card kit, and I'm simply going to scatter these going diagonally onto my pattern paper. I love that there are various sizes of these sequins and they look absolutely stunning on this great pattern paper. Again, I'm going to use multi-matte medium to adhere these down onto my paper, and that will finish my today's project. Hope you enjoyed! If you're looking for a list of supplies to create this card, you can find it in the video description and also on my blog. If you'd like to watch more videos using stamps and dies from Simon Says Stamp, please click the link you see on the screen. Thanks! And if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I have new videos coming out every week. Thanks and bye!